Bonjour, je m'appelle March et vous regardez Coffeehan. I'm now back in the Philippines. I arrived 2 weeks ago, but instead of going home to my old home in Makati, it's an apartment that I used to rent for 2 years. I now go home here in my own condominium unit in Pinagbuhatan, Pasig. Today I will be showing you a video of my second day in Paris, which I spent doing three things. First, I went to find the Eiffel Tower. Second, I visited the Musée d'Orsay. And lastly, I joined an Airbnb Experience. Google Maps work well in France, actually in the whole of Europe. So what I did is I entered the destination in the app, then Google shows me how to get there. So that's basically how I got around. And from the metro, a single trip costs 1.90 euro, so that's around 113 pesos or 2 point something dollars. I was a bit scared to use the machine for the first time, so I went to the window to get the ticket and I did it in French. I know that buying a ticket is not big of a deal, but to me during that time it was, and couldn't help but feel a little bit proud of myself that I was able to do it in a language that is new to me. Well, I've been learning French for 2 years, but I'm not yet fluent. And I haven't really gotten to use it that much until I went to France. In Paris, navigation is easy. Using the metro is not that hard to figure out. I didn't have to ask anyone, in fact. And I knew where to go, which platform to take. The signs are clear. And the navigation map is also easy to understand. So anyway, let's talk about what I did that day. I started off by finding the Eiffel Tower. It's also known as the Iron Lady, and it can be found at Champ de Mars. This wrought iron lattice tower is without a question the most popular tourist destination in Paris, and I just had to go there. So the Eiffel Tower is as majestic as I imagined it to be. There, you can see, and definitely one of the highlights of this trip. My second point of business that day is to visit the Musée d'Orsay, using the same pass that I used for accessing the Louvre. When I was researching for good places to see in Paris, Musée d'Orsay always comes up in the recommendations, so I made it a point to go there. The museum is very worth it. All the beautiful paintings that you could ever imagine are on display there, mainly French paintings. Also, the works of Monet, Renoir, even Van Gogh. The Van Gogh paintings are my favorite. then lastly, I joined a group of tourists on an Airbnb Experience to check out the bar scenes in Paris. So we went to different local bars that we wouldn't have otherwise discovered if we didn't join this trip. We were led by the host of this event named Valerie. She's an American who is now living in Paris for several years. It was fun, and the drinks are surprisingly good. So that's it. I'll give you more information about these three things that I did in Paris on my second day when I finally get the chance to write them all in my blog at coffeehan.com. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching.